Hey guys, it's Nadine and I'm here to share with you guys my updated planner. So I have been asked by numerous people since December, January to share with you guys what I've been using. So I'm going to do this in different parts so that I can share with you guys and kind of go in depth what my planners looks like. First things first, I have this, and this is actually a Midori Travelers Notebook Passport size, and this I got. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I actually had this for over a year, maybe like a year and a half, going on 2 years, I think, when the Midori phase just took off. I got the regular size for myself, and then this one was actually racked to me by one of my very good friends, Kanani. So she sent this to me and I didn't use it right away, but then within the last, I think in 2014, I actually started using this and I love it. Now this is such a compact size that I really enjoy it. This is perfect for my bag, and it feels good in your hand. I love the leather. Now there's a couple of things about this thing. You can use it as a planner and or a passport holder, because the word passport really is not only talks about the size but talks about what it's able to do. So you could actually put your passport in here if you are a frequent traveler, and then it has envelopes and whatnot to document other things and such. Okay, so that's an idea. I think I have another one that I actually use for my passports and it's black, but this one I use for my bag. So let me show you guys really quickly. I'm not a frou-frou kind of person. All of my planners are very functional. I use them just to keep myself together so that I don't forget anything. So you're not going to see a whole heck of a lot of decoration in any of my planners, honestly, other than stamping, because I think stamping keeps things very clean. Okay, so let's get started with this. Very first thing is, this is what it looks like, and you can tell that I've used it for a while because it is pretty worn. I have this little clip right here. This is actually from Staples. It's actually for a binder. So like the spine of a binder, you can put it on the spine of a binder and then actually label so that you can see what the actual contents in the binder is. I got this idea many moons ago from Carrie, who is Carrie Harling. I have a different one that she had recommended, but I saw this and I was like, I like this because it's purple, and but it's the same concept. Now the reason why I have this is because, say for instance, you have a piece of paper. Like I am famous for jotting down something and then sticking it on my Midori, whether it is my regular size one when I'm going grocery shopping or this one on the go. Okay, so like I said, this one always stays in my bag. So if I have a little note to myself, which I normally have, and I usually kind of write it on the Project Life cards, what a Project Life card looks like, and I have a tendency of writing a bunch of notes on this plain one that just has grid lines on it. So it is really the perfect size for this thing. It's a 3x4 Project Life card. You can find this at any craft book store or craft store or scrapbooking store, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and or any online store. If you guys are going to go to your local scrapbooking stores like Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and Michael's, make sure you guys take your coupons, because then it becomes really inexpensive. So I usually like write something on here, or like if I have places to go, what I will do is I will jot it down here. I will slip it underneath this thing right here, and then I have it so that I can quick reference and just pull this out of my bag really quickly and quick reference. So then now if you open up the strap, what I have in here is I actually have the plastic adhesive pockets that you just stick on here. This you can buy for the regular size as well, but I have them in here. This is actually the craft folder, so it's actually made of craft paper, but it has little pockets in it. Usually on these things I usually carry my sticky notes, and these are the full adhesive 2x2 sticky notes or post-it notes. I keep a running list of other places that I need to go. So like for instance, the Asian market. If I go to the Asian market, I know I need certain things. Now there are 2 different Asian markets that I go to. So on one list, because they're very close to each other, I keep them on the same list right here. So that's one. This is actually someplace that I have to go, Lowe's, and I used my girlfriend Lay, her stamp set, which is this one right here. It has the little shopping cart, and then I use the little lines with the hearts on it because I wanted to keep track of the things that I need. I need to replant some of our roses, and I need to get some borders for our little garden area. So then that's the outside of that, and just so that, you know, whenever I know I need to go somewhere, so that I don't forget, this is where I keep that kind of stuff, okay? A note to myself. Now in here, you can put other things, whatever you need, you know, this is just a pocket. Now I also have the credit card holder, which I bought from, I want to say I got this from Baum Kitchen. So I will link for all of the places where you can purchase very similar things to the things that I have in here in the description box below if you're interested. Now I have in here, I don't keep my credit cards. My credit cards are always in my wallet, and I don't have a lot of them. I just have two, one for business, one for personal. But these happens to be all of the gift cards that I have. So I have a gift card here, a gift card there. Then I also have a Starbucks gift card back here. And then the credit card holder is interesting in that it has two credit card slots right here, and then the back has a full pocket. So in the full pocket, I have the stencils that is my favorite stencils that I love to use. And I got this from a shop on Etsy, which I will link to again in the description below. And I also got this as well. Now this is another type of folder for your Midori, and it has double-sided pockets to that. And usually for this, like I buy a lot of my work clothes from the Limited, and they always give you like these little coupons that is kind of like a business card size. And so what I do is I stick them in here when I get them so that I don't forget to use them, and I always have them on hand. So that's what this is usually for. Now the very first book, I have 3 books in here, okay, or 3 inserts as they call them. And the very first one is actually my month on 2 pages calendar. And I live by dots again. When I say I live by dots, what I mean is you see these little dots, they're all color coded for different people in my house and different things. And I know that certain dots and certain colors mean certain things. So I can quick reference this thing really quickly and see what's going on at a glance. Now, here's the thing. This thing is always with me, always in my bag. So whenever I take my kids to a doctor's appointment, or if I'm at work and I'm not lugging around my other big planner, then I can just pull this out and jot down real quick who has to be where, when, okay? In order to make these perfectly round dots, I mean, you can use a couple of things. I have in the past, in my Filofax, used the market dots that I got from Amazon. I will link for the video for that somewhere here, and also in the description box below. But sometimes sticking things on your stuff is a little bit cumbersome or tedious, so I have just this, all I do is I take my stencil, and on the stencil there are little dot, little circle things that you can just fill in, and that's how I get the different colors of dots and whatnot. And the second one here is also a airplane. So I know we're going to be traveling, so I just use the airplane to go ahead and notate that there. Alright, so let me give you an example. So the second insert is one that I use to keep track of money spent during the week, because I like to know where my money is going. If you are... Okay, so here's my problem with this. I came from no money at all. You guys know, I've mentioned it before in my videos. I was brought up in the projects. And so when I work hard for my money, I like to know where my money is going, and I have a thing where I need to see it, like keep track of my money. I'm very kind of diligent in that. I don't know if it's just a paranoid thing because I don't want to go back to the projects. So I keep real good track of where my money goes. So that's what I do here. Like here's an example of a week back in April. I would just write down what, you know, what we spent and where, what days. And some days I don't spend anything, which is awesome. And some days, you know, we have to go out quite a bit for whatever, Asian market, Walmart, grocery shopping, stuff like that, you know. And this one is a non-dated one, so you actually have to stamp your own date. And for that, I will show you guys what I use to stamp, because it is actually my favorite roller date stamp. All right, so my favorite of all time is this roller date stamp by Heidi Swapp. And the reason why I love it is because it actually has a mix. So it actually has a script font, and then script font for the month, and then just the regular days and years. And I happen to like a combination of fonts. I don't like everything to be block or serif or sans serif. I like brush script, stuff like that. I just think it gives it a little bit extra something, you know? So I got this at, I want to say Michael's, but I will link for where you can get it if you don't have a Michael's below, okay? So that's the one I use. Now the third one is actually a book or an insert that I write down. Like if I have to go do something, or if I'm sitting somewhere, I'm having lunch with my, by myself, I want to jot down what I need to do. This is where I would do it. This is a graph insert, and I'm going to show you something wonderful about this insert too in a second. But this insert is where I write my to-do lists on the fly. Okay, I usually write my to-do lists in my bigger planner, which I will show you guys in another video, but when I don't have that on hand, this will do. So the thing about this one is that it is graph paper, but it's also perforated, okay? So you can actually go ahead and just tear this page out. Now, if you don't have a perforated insert, let me share with you guys a really awesome gadget. And you guys know I'm a gadget girl because I've told you guys before. It is this thing right here, and it's called the Olfa perforation cutter. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this came from the Midori site, or no, was it the Hobonichi site? It came from somewhere, I can't remember. I didn't buy it. One of my best friends sent it to me, and yeah, she bought this for a bunch of us, well, several of us, and she sent it. So if you don't have a insert that is perforated, this thing is key in that what you do is it has that little safety guard right there. It's a blade cover. Yeah, hello Nadine, it says right here, blade cover. So you pull it back like that, and it exposes this blade, and the blade is very sharp, so be careful. Now all you're gonna do is you're just gonna go ahead and run this over the page like that, okay? And you can run it as many times as you'd like. I just kind of go over it real fast, and then all it does is it perforates your paper for you so that you can pull it out when you're done making this list. And now I'm done with this, I can just throw this out, you know? So I have another list over here that I did. Same thing, you know, like if you don't have it, if you just have the line one that doesn't have any perforations, this tool, I'm telling you, is genius. Now the other thing I like about this tool is during the school year, I've had this for at least like what, 6 months. Good God, I can't remember how long. I have a bunch of this stuff for a while now. I'm only now making my videos. Anyways, I've had this for at least six months or so, 8 months maybe. The great thing about this is during the school year, my kids came home with a bunch of permission slips. You know how that goes? And you know how the top of the permission slips usually has the information, and then the bottom you have to sign and send back to the school. Well, those things are normally not perforated, but because if you have this tool, it's stinking awesome in that all you do is you read the top, sign the bottom, you keep the top for yourself, you send the bottom back to school, but all you do is you just run this thing over the paper like that, and then you would just tear the bottom off and give it to your kid for them to take back to the school. So this is like multi-use, people, and I love it. It is my favorite stinking little gadget. And then you just push that forward so that way you don't cut yourself or nobody gets hurt. And this thing is so thin. Look at how thin it is. And this thing just goes right into my little travel case. So yeah, that's another interesting thing. Now, let's see. So that's the last insert that I have there. And then back here is the back part of the credit card holder. Now, this is the Post-it notes I use, the 2x2 Post-it notes, the full adhesive ones, and I just stick that in this, and this is one of those zippered pockets. And then back here I have the other side of the craft file folder here, or folder here, craft folder here. And then here it is. Now I have this adhesive pen loop right here. It's not my favorite, and I think I'm going to actually change it, but I'm waiting to find the right fit, really, because I don't particularly love the Midori pen clip that comes with it. It's a little bit bulky or whatever, so I don't really love it. One of my other friends actually does leather stuff, and so I think I'm going to have them make like a little rivet thing for me. It's like a custom piece that I can just go to her house and she'll put it in for me. And yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. But in that, I have my retractable pen that I showed you guys from my San Francisco haul, which I will link for that in this video and below too. So this is the little retractable pen, and I love this thing. It writes well, it's very compact. Yeah, I am in love with it. So that's what my updated planner that I keep in my purse all the time looks like. I initially thought about actually carrying one of those what is it called, pocket size Filofaxes, but I don't really love the rings. The rings kind of drive me nuts. So I tried it for like a week in 2014, didn't love it, took it out. I was like, screw this, it sucks. Well, it just wasn't working for me. Okay, I'm gonna say that. And then when I remember that I had this, I was like, heck yeah, this is gonna do it. Like I said, it feels good. It's, you know, it just is, it's a good deal, I think. So that is my very first updated planner that I'm using currently, and I love it, and I do believe that I'm going to use it till it can't be used anymore. So again, everything that I've mentioned here I will link for in the description box below. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave me a comment. Also, let me know what you guys are using as far as planners goes. I'm always kind of interested to see what other people are using, what works for them, what doesn't work for them. It intrigues me because you guys know I love my planners. So now, if you have watched this video to the end, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I have a quick little giveaway for you all. Okay, so this is not this is a similar situation. I purchased this from a company on Etsy. I saw this guy, he's a small business. I love small businesses. I was like, you know what, let me check out some of your leather goods. So I actually bought 2 of these. I gave one away already as a rack, and I have an extra one to go ahead and give away. So this is a little bit larger than the passport size, as you can tell. So this is my passport size, and this is the one I got from Etsy. What you're gonna get, and the configuration is different. He actually has it set up like this, and you just, you know, put the band over it like that. So then when you open it up, I'm going to include 2 Moleskine books in here and 2 Moleskine inserts, and that is the size that fits perfectly into this thing right here. So this is what I'm going to be giving away, probably with some other goodies. I'll include some other goodies because heaven knows I have a lot of planner stuff that I can share. So if you guys are interested in winning one of these yourself, go ahead and follow the directions at the end of this video, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye. Thanks so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. And if you would like to enter this giveaway for this Midori Passport size leather planner, go ahead and read the description box below for all of the details and end dates. Good luck, everyone.